Today I'm going to work with a pattern that we played with before, but before we used it in a mashup. This time I'm going to take it on all by itself and see how creative we can be with it. So yeah, let's go do that. Hello and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AKAAWOL, and today we're working with this. This is pattern 38475 over on friendshipbracelets.net. And like I said in the intro, we have used this before, but it was with a mashup. So this time I kind of want to try it on its own, and I have a thought for it. So let's first bring it over here. Do the whole rotate it 90 degrees. And then we use the scale tool to enlarge it. Yeah, that looks fine. Shift it off to the side. And I think I have a good idea for this. We'll see how this goes. I need to anchor the layer. And okay, I'm going to actually even try using the colors that they have. So let's grab the paint tool and go ahead and grab this reddish color. So we're going to start with this little diamond thing here as our center point, right? So that's our you guys can see the grid lines, right? We have a grid line here to be the center of our bracelet. So we're going to start there. And then, yeah, it just goes straight out to be the rest of the diamond. And then that comes back in. And partly why I'm thinking of doing that is the center of this has got the 4 for a thing instead of just a singular one. So we're going off of that. So let's see. We have this color that does the dots and then this. And that seems just to keep on repeating. So let's go ahead and let this repeat and do its thing, because my idea for this is not about changing this part. I'm sorry if I sound a little bit different today. My sinuses are absolutely going crazy, and I think I now know why. It just started raining outside. I can hear it coming down, and I think that the pressure or whatever has just been building up. So if I sound a little funny, I apologize. All right, so we have this in. We can put its underlying string in place because that will make life easier as we go further ahead with this. Now, there's an interesting thing about the way that they did the pattern. It's not necessary, but they made this, the very inner color, a double. They made 2 strings. See, I'll show you. There's 2 of these yellows that go to the middle there. And the weird part is you can do it with 1. So I haven't decided whether or not we're going to change that just yet. But it is on my mind. I am thinking about the possibility of what kind of change could we bring about with that. So, but again, when we're designing our bracelets, I know I've said this before, but in case there's somebody new here, it is easiest when you have something that's kind of continuing on this way to get it done first. You can obviously see the direction that the string goes. So putting in its underlying string like I am doing here will just make your future work a whole lot easier. So, you know, it's just a fact. Even me, who's done so many bracelet patterns and so many bracelets, I still find it so much easier to get the easy ones out of the way first. It's just a lot easier that way. All right, so this obviously goes this way. So yeah, I'm not trying to create like a big reveal as to what the big change is going to be, but I do want to get some of this stuff out of my way first. It will affect what I'm going to try to do. Mind you, I haven't actually worked this out in advance, so you're going to see real time whether or not what I have in my head is actually as cool as what I think it will be. So yeah. And I think that inner color, man, it's so close to this yellow. I kind of really want to do something about that for the purpose of drawing up the pattern. And I might regret having put in all this stuff here in advance because I don't know how this other part is going to work. All right. This, obviously, ooh, I think I'm going to leave, whoops, leave that one. I know that these are the dark blue, but I might actually change that to go inwards. The next is this light blue. And the next is this orange. If I go, yeah, there's all kinds of stuff going on here. So if I go this way, I can make the orange be this one. All right, and then how do I make, so then the blue comes in, and I want the blue to then be the one that's down in here. Does that work? I'm not even sure that the blue, well, doesn't have that much further to have to go. So the blue's on the outside, the blue's on the inside, this one's here. This light blue very close to the color we use as our background. Yeah, so that works out fine. Oops. It's got to come up to go down because the orange is coming down this way. And that goes that way. So now we have it alternate. So it's going to go to the blue to the orange, the blue here, the orange, and yeah. Cool. So now we just have the strings that are in the center. It's the last two colors. Let's just darken that up a little bit. Yeah, I don't like that either. That is not a pretty color, kids. There, make it a green. So these ones kind of go this way. So yeah, I'll just leave them because there's no room for another color to really mingle amongst any of the rest of this. So essentially, I can now see that these work out fine. I know this all works out. All I have to do is get everything linked together and this will be done. And essentially, I can do that by kind of mirroring what happened on the other side. But yeah, this is gonna, it's a subtle change, I guess. Well, maybe not that subtle, but it's a change that I don't know. I feel like it really kind of gives the whole bracelet design here kind of something new, something interesting. So there, and then that connects to that. Oops, Control C. The orange goes this way, and then out. So this will be a little bit complicated in keeping track of what's going where when you're making it, so that way you don't have mess ups and get it wrong. But that said, this isn't terrible. I've obviously done way more complicated patterns. So the blue went that way, so this has to go Oh, wait, can't. This blue has to go this way. I need the background color. All right, so this blue goes this way and out. And then this orange goes this way and out. And then this green goes that away and out. Something seems wrong, and I don't know what it is yet. This color comes up that way. Oops. And this one comes up this way. So wait, how is it? How is it we had two of the greens down at the end and we only have one up here? That goes down, that goes that way. This is orange. That's blue. Okay, so somehow that got really weird, and I don't know why. We have the same number of colors. So fix that. This gets fixed to that. So yeah, this is I don't know what we did different, but it is. I don't know how they got the extra string to be a different color. They have the dark blue, light blue, orange, the dark one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 different colors. I don't know. But there we have it. There's our first half. So now grab the select tool, Control C, Control V, flip tool, and we flip it vertically. Slide this on down. Just using my arrow keys to slide that over. That looks perfect. Anchor that. And there's our bracelet. That is fun. I like the fact that it flips back and forth. It makes it sort of symmetrical and interesting. So there we have it. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully you're inspired to take on some bracelets yourself. So yeah, thanks for hanging out with me this long. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share. And before I go, thank you to all my Patreon supporters who, without your help, none of this would be possible. So thank you very, very much. You guys are the best. And yeah, as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.